Chilliz in every practical sense is a low-positioned coin with the ticker CHZ that sort of has an especially essentially present worth of $0.076395 and a market capitalization of $584,812,143, which explicitly is very huge. Digital currencies certainly generally have long passed a reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in an unpretentious way. These days, it's a resource class that certainly is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, took on as legitimate delicate, which by and large is very huge in an especially enormous manner. Some beautiful truly huge speculation banks even fundamentally procure Chilliz and really lovely other digital currencies all at once to basically safeguard their resources under administration against a running expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors, which certainly is genuinely critical in a significant manner. Presently, now is the right time to sort of uncover our short, mid, and especially long-haul forecast of the improvements on the CHZ market that depend on the readings of our novel crypto unpredictability file that especially truly assists us with checking the market opinion and for the most part, expect where in which the market plans to go, which explicitly is very critical. Or so they thought. At this point, the cost of Chilliz is $0.076395, while the coin as of now essentially winds up at 66th spot in the really by and large truly positioning in an unobtrusive manner. The said commonly kind of positioning certainly is assessed based on the resource's sort of present value that most certainly is increased by its in every practical sense current market capitalization, an equation that basically is applied all through every monetary market, essentially in opposition to prevalent thinking. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients really get the most significant information with respect to the presentation of computerized assets in their portfolios in an unobtrusive way. It's likewise vital to basically consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its course, which explicitly is genuinely critical, or so they thought. On December 2, the cost of Chilliz was at $0.074117 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change fundamentally added up to 0.98%, or so they essentially thought. 7 days prior, on November 26, CHZ especially was esteemed at $0.077025, which by and large in every practical sense really intends that from that point forward, the cost generally has sort of varied by 0%, which vary is genuinely huge. A month prior, on November 3, the market member laid out the cost of Chilliz at $0.070756. In this way, the coin by and large has taken a 7.97% action to arrive at its truly present standings in an unpretentious manner in a real sense. The examination of market capitalization truly conveys genuinely equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors, most certainly in opposition to prevalent thinking amazingly. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology basically is utilized to by and large essentially decide the extremely generally speaking position and ubiquity of computerized resources and stocks, for example, which especially is genuinely critical. Changes in market capitalization most certainly truly sure or negative, truly are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could explicitly be going, as well as the resources actually essentially potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both especially short and sort of long-haul viewpoints in a fundamentally huge manner, which is genuinely critical. This decently especially specific in every practical sense, in every way that really matters, metric in a real sense is likewise used to measure the predominance of Chilliz, comparable to the remainder of the cryptographic money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition in a for the most part enormous manner in a significant manner. To by and large decide the kind of current market capitalization of CHZ, we for the most part fundamentally increase the flowing stockpile, the boundary that will really be essentially made sense of later by the by and large present worth of the cryptographic money under audit. Starting today, the market capitalization of Chilliz explicitly remains at $584,812,143, which frames the reason for most certainly really present, most certainly positioning was referenced before in an unpretentious manner. Yesterday, on December 2, CHZ sort of had a market capitalization of $567,373,322, which actually explicitly shows that some genuinely huge speculation banks even for the most part get Chilliz and truly other digital currencies as a group to especially safeguard their resources under administration against a dashing expansion that handicaps the customary monetary Business sectors, which really is genuinely critical. Sort of keep going weak. On November 26, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to explicitly was recorded at $585,009,647. A month prior, on November 3, the market worth of Chilliz in a real sense generally was surveyed to basically be $535,278,563. Especially complete stockpile considers the quantity of coins that sort of have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining in an unpretentious way. These digital currencies can in a real sense be utilized either for commonly by and large dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which in a real sense basically is very critical. This entirely metric additionally figures the coins that basically have been gotten rid of through the cycle called consuming, which essentially is applied to control the expansion rate, which generally is genuinely critical. At this point, the truly complete stock of Chilliz especially is laid out at 888 CHZ in an unpretentious manner. In conclusion, the coursing supply most certainly is utilized to in a real sense, really work out the market capitalization, and basically generally evaluate the coins genuinely current remaining in the positions, by and large as opposed to prevalent thinking, which is genuinely huge. It means the kind of and general measure of CHZ that sort of is by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that basically are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly for the most part put unavailable for general use out of the blue, truly as opposed to mainstream thinking. It's by and large commonly accepted that digital currencies that in a real sense have a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million for the most part, sort of are the most reasonable for the most part long-haul venture, since they generally are sort of prone to for the most part value in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking, or so they thought. At this crossroads, Chilliz has a coursing supply of 7,655,073,480 coins in an unpretentious manner incredibly. Over the especially beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume related with CHZ arrived at the place of $39,475,227 in an unpretentious manner. Yesterday, on December 2, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame in a real sense remained at $36,799,394, versus the most certainly thought. 7 days prior, on November 26, how much CHZ that super was traded between market members really was assessed at $60,205,680, versus the essentially thought, which especially is very huge. Presently especially comes an opportunity to generally make sense of exhaustively the substance of the crypto unpredictability file, CVIX, since it's a focal point of our cost expectation model that permits us to really predict the way that Chilliz will in a real sense follow over the especially next 1 to 5 years, which sort of is very huge. CVIX is the consequence